Hey guys, happy Thanksgiving and welcome to the first ever Ultimate Dynasty League show. Sponsored by American Satellite Concepts and coming to you live from my parents' basement, aka where Dynasty Kings owner Dylan Gibson currently resides. Today on the show, we're going to recap a crazy Week 12, including a little bit of talk about the tie that wasn't between Goon Squad and Carolina Lions. Also, we're going to look forward to a crucial Week 13, which could go a long way in determining what a lot of teams are doing come late December. Also today on the show, we're going to take a call from Scott's Tots owner, Taylor Ray. Taught him a little bit about how he turned his team from a basement cellar dweller to one of the top teams in the league, if not the top team in the league. Also, if we have enough time, we're going to delve into a hot button topic lately, Facebook for teams. Is it a good idea? Is it a bad idea? Should it be mandatory? Is John Gallimore our Al Davis and the league's leading innovator? I don't know. We'll see. Let's get right to it and start with the top 5 storylines of the week. In arguably the sloppiest game of the weekend, the Carolina Lions rode the back of Noshawn Marino and a stat correction to a 56-55 victory over the Goon Squad. This game could not have been bigger for the Carolina Lions, as this keeps their playoff hopes alive and has them thinking just maybe this season could end in a title. The Miami Sharks, fresh off an Adrian Peterson trade, exploded for a franchise record 153 points. This outburst was led by young phenom Josh Gordon, who repeatedly carved up the Pittsburgh secondary on Sunday. This week proves that the Miami Sharks are still a viable contender and threat for the repeat. 8 straight wins for Scott's Tots. This is insane. This is incredible. Taylor Ray has never won 8 straight times at anything. I'm pretty sure his parents didn't even celebrate his 8th birthday. This is just phenomenal for him. But with that being said, on the real, Scott's Tots is a legitimate championship contender and almost a lock for the number 1 seed. With ironically a less than stellar performance from Manning, Super Manning stepped up big time and got arguably its biggest win of the season, defeating CeeLo Collins to stay right in the thick of the playoff race. While there's still a tough road for Philip Bullock to clinch a playoff spot, it is now definitely in the realm of possibility. These 6 teams can all start building for 2014 in hopes that next year they won't be in this position and instead they'll be competing for a playoff spot. Here are our game picks of the week. In the Dynasty Kings Miami Sharks game, I'm taking Miami Sharks in a bit of a landslide to get that division clinching win.
I know everybody thinks the Dynasty Kings will pull off the upset, but I don't see it happening this week.
Alright, in the O'Killum Carolina Lions game, I'm taking O'Killum to survive for yet another week.
Matt Bowles is a loser. Lions.
In the Corey Adams CeeLo Collins game, I'm taking CeeLo Collins in a walkthrough.
CeeLo Collins will win easily.
In the Geo's Odyssey Goon Squad game, I'm picking Goon Squad to roll.
Friend of Dynasty Kings Facebook, Geo's Odyssey will cruise through this week.
In a BSL Purist game, which when I scheduled it, I thought it would be a Thanksgiving game between 2 competitive brothers, is now a bit of a loser's game, but I am taking the BSL.
I will have to take the BSL to win also.
In Super Manning Tots, as much as I want to take Super Manning, I'm about to go with the Tots to get their 9th straight.
Taylor Ray will bounce back for his, well, that doesn't make sense. Taylor Ray will win easily. Hey, I have Taylor Ray here, owner of the Scott's Tots. How are you doing today, Taylor?
I can't even express to my fans and my teammates, my league mates out there, how awesome I'm doing right now. I'm in the process of a nice little playoff run, and I'm just real excited about it. Going from worst to first. Knock on wood, the season's not over yet, but yeah, I'm doing real.
Well, don't talk too much. I have a few questions for you today.
I'm doing real great, real great.
All right, I got a couple questions if you don't mind.
Yeah, I don't mind. That's what I'm here for.
All right, first question: how have you turned around your franchise, and what do you attribute to your success to?
Well, is that a funny question?
Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I was real. I don't know if people realize this or not, but I was real down in the dumps about how terrible I did last year as a manager of a fantasy football team. I take pride in that, and I really feel like I embarrassed myself to pretty much the whole world last year. I think I got 3 wins, maybe. Um, so I just know this off season, I focused a little bit more, did a little bit, get down to the nitty gritty. I made sure I kept my squad young, but also very talented, and I don't have any crazy superstars. But I wanted to keep a stable base that performs solid every week. And I mean it's getting there. It's getting there. So I
Awesome.
attribute my success to just taking more. Yeah. Okay. Next question, please.
All right, great.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Okay. What do you think your chances of winning it all are this year?
My chances to win it all, I think I like them. Like Michael states in his articles weekly, and I still respect his word, being very knowledgeable, but he continues to not put me in the very first position, which is fine. Like if he wants to do that, that's fine. But that's still like even though like some teams may.
You mean like the power rankings?
What?
You mean power rankings?
The power rankings, yeah. I think I've been in the 1A all year, even though I'm the first in the league by a couple games, I think. I feel like at some point, you have to give me the respect I deserve, but my team obviously doesn't have any crazy Adrian Peterson superstars, but we're solid all around, and I feel like, I have a pretty solid shot to make it to the championship game, and we'll see what happens.
Okay. Well, for the next question, this is a little off topic, but what do you think about Facebook for teams?
Facebook for teams?
Yes, sir.
Well, I got the first request from Mr. John Gallimore. I guess really it was from Geo's Odyssey. I got that yesterday, and I wasn't really sure what the deal was, but I accepted it just out of respect for my league mate. But today I got one from the Dynasty Kings, and I'm kind of like, it's kind of, to me, if you sit down and really think about it, what's it all for? Like, I mean, you can do the same thing on your actual Facebook. You don't need Facebook for your team to use for the league. Like, it's the same. It's just you, and you just put your team name on it. It's really pointless. Like, it's like, why? It makes me wonder, like, do people have too much time on their hands that they really think it's necessary to make a Facebook for their teams? I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. I guess when you have teams like Geo's Odyssey and your team who aren't doing so well, they have a lot of time to think about other things and try to, I guess, hype their teams up.
I resent you for saying that.
Yeah. No problem.
No problem. Well, we have one last question for you.
Okay. Shoot that.
Okay, on the topic of your 8 wins in a row, there is a rumor going around that your parents didn't even celebrate your 8th birthday.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that? I really didn't hear you.
There's a rumor saying that your parents did not celebrate your 8th birthday.
What kind of? I mean, I'm not really sure what your angle is here, but who started that rumor?
I'm just don't shoot the messenger.
What would that rumor have to do with anything? I don't understand what my 8th birthday has to do with it.
Well, you see, you won 8 wins in a row, and they're saying this is the first time you've done 8 things in a row. Consistency.
Oh. Well, I don't know how much truth there is to that rumor. I can honestly say that from what I remember, I may not have had a great 8th birthday, but I'm pretty sure that it was celebrated. But I mean, as far as the 8 wins in a row goes, I mean, I don't know what you want me to tell you. I'm kind of shocked that that was even a real question to use in this interview. But I just like to.
Was there a cake?
Was there a cake? There was a cake. It was celebrated. It was actually. I just want to go ahead and put that to bed.
Okay.
Right now, that I just have an 8th birthday celebration.
Okay.
So,
Do you think there will be a 9th win in a row?
I believe there most certainly will be a 9th win in a row. I'm planning on winning throughout the season. Is there 1 or 2 games left?
There's 2 games left.
2 games. Yeah, I'm gonna win out. Last week the Dynasty Kings told me that I would never win. I think what was the quote they had? I think it was Ray never win 7.
What do you mean other quote?
8. What?
What do you mean other quote?
The Dynasty Kings put a quote when
I know you said other quote.
No, I didn't mean to say other quote. If I did, it was accident.
Okay, well I'm gonna have to let you go. I'm gonna cut you off on that thought.
I'm not done talking, but
you're gonna have to make your own video.
Okay, well, is that all the questions you have for me?
Okay, bye.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
How do you feel about my season thus far?
Yeah.
Just tell me what you think.
It's gonna go nowhere.
Well, okay.
I'll talk to you right now. I'm gonna stop the video there. It's over.
I wanted the fame, but not the cover of Newsweek. Oh well, guess beggars can't be choosy. Wanted to receive attention from my music. Wanted to be left alone in public, excuse me. But wanting my cake and eat it too. And wanting it both ways, fame made me a balloon. Cause my ego inflated when I flew see, but it was confusing. Cause all I wanted to do was be the Bruce Lee of loose leaf abused ink. Use it as a tool when I blew steam. Woo! Hit the lottery, ooh wee. But with what I gave up to get, it was bittersweet. It was like winning a used me. Ironic, cause I think I'm getting so huge I need a shrink. I'm beginning to lose sleep. 1 sheep, 2 sheep, going cuckoo and kooky is cool key. But I'm actually weirder than you think. Cause I'm
friends with the monster, the son of my bed. Get along with the voices inside of my head. You're trying to save me, stop holding your breath. And you think I'm crazy, yeah, you think I'm crazy. Well, that's not
No, I ain't much of a poet, but I know somebody once told me to seize the moment and don't squander it. Cause you never know when it all could be over tomorrow, so I keep conjuring. Sometimes I wonder where these thoughts spawn from.
Yeah, ponder it, do you wonder? There's no wonder you're losing your mind.